Not a great result. And I'm going to go back to them and Ancelotti saying, yeah, we don't need a striker to replace Benzema. We've got Joselo. Who's been scoring the goals? Bellingham.
Who's this guy? Who's the manager again?
Ancelotti.
No, not Ancelotti. The manager, man.
It started with the 65 million striker, Rasmus Højlund. Right? And he got the goal. He got the ball in the net from a VAR overturned.
Again.
Here's the thing, though. A lot of supporters, even that gentleman who supports United, not going to be able to watch the game thinking, "Oh, did we throw that match?" I mean, that's a problem.
Because in some matches, I'm not gonna lie, some matches where me and John were like, "Come on, ref.
Sure.
Come on, ref. That is clearly a foul, or that is definitely not a penalty." And obviously, it's usually, I know you guys always like, "Yeah, come on, you like to show, on Man United, come on, chill out." But it's kind of obvious at this point. It's kind of obvious. Sometimes you can.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of, you guessed it,
I was fucked.
Pitch Mates. Was it fucked up? Come on, Vic. Hey buddy, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing good. It's been a minute. My throat is, a bit shaky.
Oh,
We
Vic.
haven't done this in a minute.
Yeah, Vic, it's like riding a bicycle, buddy. Once you know how to ride it, you don't generally fall off. I could say something else, but we're trying to keep it as PG as possible.
Keep it PG.
For the first 5 minutes of the show.
As soon as I heard
at least.
riding, I was like,
Yeah, so like Vic has said, it's been a minute. We took a bit of a break during the international break. Sorry, Vic is having a bit of a problem there. Just mute your mic next time you do it. A bit of etiquette will do wonders for everybody listening to it. Nah, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
International break did us well because we just got a bit of time to breathe and,
we're still watching football. We're still watching football.
Some terrible football. Some of it wasn't really football. But we won't go into that. This week, we're going to cover... to start there. We're going to cover all the leagues again, as always. And Vic loves this league. He loves this first league we always want to go to. So I'm going to leave it up to you, buddy.
We're going to start with the Bundesliga.
Liga. Yeah.
Yeah. It was really... I didn't actually watch a lot. I only watched the highlight of RB Leipzig because that was a dope match. Mm-hmm. But yeah. We're going to start off with the first one on Friday, which was John's favorite, Bayern and Leverkusen.
Man, I actually watched some of that match on Friday. And wow. All I'm going to say is that Leverkusen deserved to be top of the league. Bayern had their chances and should have probably won the match. I mean, obviously Harry Kane.
Because I was shocked. Harry Kane scored in 7 minutes. I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those games.
Yeah.
But to Leverkusen's, to their credit, they came back nicely. And I think...
It's too early days, man.
Yeah, look,
I don't want to believe. I don't want to believe
definitely.
Too much.
I mean, almost said something now about the Prem, but almost,
hold back.
Because I would have said, some teams we all know very well. We're banking on, Premier Leagues this season already. But Bundesliga, great weekend, I think. Obviously, you watched the RP Leipzig match there.
That was
Leipzig. I don't know how they're doing it without their stars. They're selling players like, come on now, you've sold some players to yourself, they sold to us, and they're still performing.
And they're still performing well, I'm not going to lie.
It's like Porto.
But I think they had the game on lock because they knew Augsburg was not ready for that matchup because they ended the draw, they lost before that. So they know what they were running into and they just was the last match they played was Leipzig. They drew. So they were looking for the win. We're not going to talk about the table yet, but let's go on Saturday. Yep. Saturday, Freiburg and Dortmund. Wow,
Dortmund 4-2.
Yeah.
Good result for them considering they haven't won a match. And I mean, to have, I think, 3 matches before the break, or 4, and not having 1-1, they needed to win this one.
Yeah, they needed to win that.
Definitely. So fantastic for them.
Red card for Freiburg, which is crazy because Freiburg, it's our favorite team. Me and John, we love that team. especially on FIFA.
when you watch this video, guys, you're gonna hear birds creaking in the end of it. Like, I'm just gonna sip my tea and mind my business vibes.
And Wolfsburg and Union Berlin. Oh, shame. Sorry, John. Union lost.
Berlin are not doing so well. I know that Klopp was there in the international break. He went to go visit them for a bit and spend some time at the grounds. But hey, guys, maybe they're trying to coerce him to come back to coach. Because damn, no, they haven't been doing well. They haven't had a great start to the league as well. So that is a problem for them. I just think that, if they just put their heads together, like we look at some of our Premiership teams. I mean, we all know we're going with that.
Yeah.
Once you start getting that momentum going, I mean, we'll go back to any other league. It's the same with any other team. If you start losing and you continue losing, and the minute you get a break and you either get a good draw against a good team or you win, then that momentum can shift your way again. So let's hope it happens before the last match of the season. You know what I mean? It might be a problem.
It's becoming an habit for Bayern. Bayern has go to Mainz. Mainz lost 3-1 against Stuttgart. I think you say it best.
Stuttgart.
Yeah.
Stuttgart. I'm not German, guys. Just so by the way. I might sound it sometimes, but I'm not. Mein Kampf. No, it doesn't work with me. Stuttgart. Come on, we all know. Stuttgart's going to be the guys who are going to be doing that. My result that really stood out for me, obviously, there. And it's my favorite team, buddy. My favorite team.
I know where you're going.
Bochum 18.8. Bochum. Bochum, like do you know what Bochum is, guys? Do you know what a Bochum is?
What?
Bochum in South African terms. There's a fish, and the little baby, like sardines and stuff like that, they catch him and they dried him out into Bochum. It's like biltong.
Oh, okay.
It's called Bochum.
Wow.
Yeah. That's
new knowledge, guys. I didn't even know that. And I'm South African.
Drop that knowledge for you guys. Yeah, that's what we do here. They drew against Frankfurt. Surprisingly, actually, for Frankfurt. I mean, they've had a decent start to the season, I'm sure. And then obviously the other one I love saying, Heidenheim. Where's my other one? Oh, they're still coming.
Yeah,
they're still coming there. And then Werder Bremen, obviously, shame. That's a surprise. That's a surprise. I'm shocked by that result.
I'm actually not shocked because they lost their last match.
That's their last match. Come on, don't judge them on their last match. You must judge them on their current performance.
But the shocker for me was Darmstadt. On a red card, is still true.
Mönchengladbach.
Yeah.
I love that team.
Darmstadt is not doing well, John. I'm not gonna lie. How many times they've been throwing?
Hey, it's not losing. They're still getting points.
Yeah, okay.
That's the beauty of the Bundesliga as well. You can get a good draw and you can get a bad draw. And I think this year for them was probably a good one against Werder Bremen.
Darmstadt too.
Darmstadt against Mönchengladbach.
Yeah, that was a good draw too. For Darmstadt, because they haven't won a match, they've been losing.
They need to get some points.
Yeah. At least one.
They need to get some points.
At least 1 point.
At least get one before halfway. At 1 point. Don't play 10 games and only have 2 points, because then you're going to start looking at certain members of the community. How the standings going there? I know that the standings are up there. Leverkusen have played 4 and they've got 10 points, as well as Bayern. Just goal difference there. They got one more goal than Bayern. Wow, fantastic. Kane, couldn't you just get them one extra? Leipzig are just behind them on 9, I think it is. As well as Stuttgart and Hoffenheim, and as well as Wolfsburg, all on 9 points.
Yeah,
so, look, it's a very, I wouldn't say tight situation at the moment with regards to the log standings, because there's still a lot of time, still a lot of games ahead. We all know this. Still early days. No one's really getting too excited about where they're standing at the moment. But if Leverkusen can get some decent results away from home. I don't know, was the Leverkusen game at home against Bayern? I can't remember. I think it was.
I think it was, Wait?
I think it was.
It was Bayern home.
Was it at Bayern home?
Yeah, Bayern home.
So they got a decent point away from home, which is good. Now they got to win their home games.
It's just momentum.
And that's generally where it happens. Borussia had that problem last season. That's why they lost it on the last day. I'm serious though,
bro.
But I mean, they're serious. That's what happened with them. They weren't getting the results away from home, and at the end of the day, that's what cost them the league by 1 point. So that's important, especially now early days, to get
and
those
generally,
away.
if Leverkusen can keep winning, because I see a pattern with Bayern. They win, they drew, win. They're gonna draw. I feel like they're gonna draw the next match.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that next match soon.
Okay, not that match. Not that match. Because I want a good result. I want a good result from that match.
We're definitely going to talk about that for a little bit. That's happening, I think, tonight already. So, yes, we'll talk about that. That's a wrap up for your Bundesliga.
But yeah, I'm keeping an eye open for RB.
RB Leipzig, I think they're going to be one of those dark horses again. And they got a lot. They've been clever in the window as well. Yes, they sold their better players, but they've maintained to get.
They maintain the same quality, yeah.
I mean,
it's not good quality,
is
but
not bad. He just didn't get enough game time in Liverpool. But I mean, to have him there, and Simons is there on loan as well from PSG, so he's been scoring.
Coming back from a loss, which is great from them.
I need to come back from that window, go into a straight win. That's decent for them. We're heading to where next, Vic?
Let's go to La Liga. I know you're excited. I know you're excited for that.
You love the La Liga. You love it. I'm only excited for La Liga.
I'm not just going there, just because some players from, Man City are in a certain club. But I'm just, I love football. Love football. I love watching it. And I did kind of watch the Atletico match, which was crazy. It was crazy. It was a shocker for me. I was like, what?
Atletico?
Yeah, Atletico Madrid. I was like, wow, okay.
Look, I saw that Madrid drop points. They dropped points this last night, right? They drew. Bellingham wasn't on the scorecard.
Oh my God.
Say less.
But yeah, that was a shocker for me. Valencia coming back strong, and I was like, wow, yeah.
Look, where's Valencia in the league?
I think they second or third.
Valencia are fourth.
Fourth, yeah. No, fifth now.
Sorry, fifth. Yeah. Yes. Who's last? Oh, okay. Sevilla's not last anymore. They joined last. Yes. Yeah, no, it's been tough for them. It's been really tough. Okay, so let's go into those matches there we had for the weekend. Obviously, we had.
Let's look at Valencia. Just wanna have a few pointers on that one.
Yeah. Rayo Vallecano. Just lift this up a little bit here, so I don't have to drop my head every time.
This guy likes mentioning the teams he plays on FIFA with. I'm
telling
you, he's going to mention Celta Vigo just because he loves Vegas.
Deportivo Alaves. They lost against Vallecano away from home, 2-0. Athletic Club against Cadiz. They won 3-0. Valencia. Smashed.
Damn, bro, you didn't have to say it like that.
Atletico. And I didn't say pause. 3-0. 3-0.
Dura with those 2 goals.
Atletico.
Those 2 goals were fantastic. I'm not gonna lie, Dura was insane.
That's fantastic. I love that. Mallorca against Celta Vigo. Mallorca coming away with the win there away from home. Fantastic for them. 1-0. Yeah, Mallorca.
I literally just told you guys.
I can't help it. I know how to pronounce these things. I can't speak Spanish though.
No, I'm in the teams.
Yeah,
your favorite teams. Your favorite teams. You're just mentioning your favorite teams at the moment.
So all Spanish.
I'm just happy that Barcelona in good form. That 5-0 win.
Now let's go there. Let's go there, Vic.
We were going anyways.
Because Vic, that was the next match on the list. But I know why Vic is going there. So please enlighten us.
Both João scored. Okay, that doesn't matter. Cancelo, we don't care about Cancelo anymore. João Felix, great result. Lewandowski getting the score sheets. But Ferran Torres scores his first free kick for Barcelona, being the second person to score after Messi. What a boy. What a boy. Nah, that match was incredible.
Okay, so are you done?
That match was incredible.
Are you done? Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Okay, that was the show done. Yeah, look, great result for Barca. I mean, we all know that they are busy cooking there. We know it. Look at the squad. Look at the squad they got built up there. They are looking at. I think they've looked at it this way. Yeah, we won the league last year. Great. We by a canter. We all know this. They won it massively. But over the past 5 seasons, the Champions League has been a problem for them, like a massive problem for them. They just either they go through the rounds, they get through the rounds, they get knocked out in the second round, or they get knocked out in the group stages. Now, this is where the squad is coming to play.
Yeah, they even stole the guy who scores the most against them. Lewandowski.
Clever.
Yeah, they had like.
He didn't do anything last season for them in the Champions League, though.
But yeah, I think Lewandowski is not the best player that Barcelona has at the moment. I mean, there are a couple of young players like Felix.
The beauty of having Lewandowski is that he scores.
Mm,
You give him the ball in the right area. He's like Benzema was for Madrid. You have him in the right area, he'll score. Doesn't matter what happens. He's not the fastest.
And I love the fact that it's not like he was in Bayern, like he's hungry for the ball, or if he doesn't get that pass, he gets angry or what. He's just chilled. He's like, yeah, I'm just, chilling.
It's on holiday. It's Spain. I mean, okay, hold on. Barcelona's not really part of Spain. The way they always put it there, Barca's like the Catalan. It's different from Spain altogether, kind of vibe. So are you really playing in the Spanish Liga then? Have they been invited? Cordial invitation by the government or what?
John, yesterday we were playing couple FIFA. He comes to me and he's like, "Hey, bro, do you see João Cancelo's goal?" I'm like, "Oh wow!" Early in the morning, unprovoked. He comes to me, "Did you see João Cancelo's goal?" I was like, I saw it.
It wasn't unprovoked. It was provoked. I did it on purpose, Vic. We know this.
That was a crazy goal. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Even if I was like, well, okay. Damn, nigga, chill out. Chill out, damn. Then he points. For me, it was the pointing of the badge that got me. I was like, come on.
Did he go like?
Yeah, I was like, what the Nah, that's not odd.
I hope you guys play him in the Champions League.
It's not odd.
Getafe beating Osasuna 3-2. Fantastic result for Getafe at home as well. Great for them. Villarreal, 2-1 against Almeria. Sevilla, 1-0 against Las Palmas. Now that Sevilla's battling.
Yeah, Sevilla's battling.
And it's like...
Because they're selling too much players. And they're not doing what RB is doing, like getting quality players.
I think it's more... they're selling the quality players out there, and they're not getting the players to replace. Even though they're not the same quality, their numbers and their squad might be a bit depleted. And they haven't got the bench to come back and do things. And that's where they're battling at the moment. But I mean, you'll see them in Europe again. They'll do
yeah.
They're just serial Europa winners. Madrid, 2-1. Yeah, they actually did win. Sure, great result. I think they were struggling against it.
Yeah, they were struggling.
I know there was a bit of a battle for them.
Real Sociedad, they're fighting. They want to be in top 5.
Well, they have to.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't been there for...
They won Europa.
At least.
They won
for
Europa.
the minimum. Yeah, look, it was a decent result for Madrid. I think they deserved to win the match at the end of the day. But it wasn't without a struggle. I mean, Valverde scored in the 46th and Joselo scored in the 60th. So they were 1-0 down. Not a great result. And I'm going to go back to them and until they're saying, yeah, we don't need a striker to replace Benzema. We've got Joselo. Who's been scoring the goals? Bellingham.
Who's this guy? Who's the manager again?
Ancelotti.
No, not Ancelotti. The manager, man. The manager. Forgot his name. He's the right back. He also plays centre back. Also plays mid. Also plays left wing. The boy with the dreads. I just forgot his name.
Marcelo. He used to be there.
Nah, the guy with the dreads, man.
Hey, bro. Which guy?
That small guy with the dreads. I forgot his name. I literally forgot his name. It's like out of my mind.
You're talking about speed.
My head is thinking Xiaomeni, but it's not Xiaomeni. It's the other one.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Kamavinga.
It's not racist.
Kamavinga.
It's not racist when I say the other one. I'm black. So I'm black. So let me just put it out there. When I say Xiaomeni, and I said the other one, I didn't mean that the other black guy because I'm black. I'm just clarifying.
I'm just so glad I didn't say anything for once. I'm clear.
Yeah, manager Kamavinga. Yeah.
Kamavinga. Yeah, he
said he was gonna take that.
No.
He wants it. Like, I'll be striker. If he puts me there, I'm fine.
I'm sure you'll be anyway. If you put him anywhere in the team, you'll play there.
He just wants to play. That's the thing.
That's the importance of it. I like players like that. I really enjoy having a player like that in my squad. If you don't be prima donnas like some people, we'll get to that situation.
Yeah, you already have a player, but I'm not gonna mention it now. I feel so jealous.
Oh. Yeah,
mine's injured.
I'm talking about prima donnas who don't want to play in certain positions.
Oh, like Pogba.
Yeah. I was thinking of other players, but we won't go there.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's not good.
I mean, they've been trying to put Maguire as striker, but it's just not working. He's refusing it. So he's just gonna score own goals instead.
I just love how he doesn't like comment on like some accusations, because they'll be like, do you think you were the problem? Then he'll just be like, the team was playing well, and it was just avoided.
You know what really got to me? Let's just break away from normal results here for a second, just to mention this. And the one thing that really stood out for me was the own goal, obviously, that he had against Scotland.
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
It was a really unlucky own goal. But I mean, let's be honest. I mean, everyone's got on the bandwagon to give him some kind of shit. That's just the way it is.
And he's not a shit player.
He's not a bad player at all. And this is what I don't understand. I mean, even his mom had to come out to public now and say, hey, guys, look, like, that's not fair.
Because it's the mental now, because now when he plays, he's going to have the crowd.
What really got me was the Scottish manager. When they asked him, would you take him? He said, not in a chance. Not a chance. No, thank you. No.
I feel like if a quality like manager would take him, like Poch, Klopp, Mourinho, any player, I feel like they will mold him into they'll change his mindset.
I had to swallow very hard.
I feel like Klopp would make him world class.
You mentioned Poch. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get there. How?
Poch is a good manager, but it's the teams.
Plot,
yeah, it's the teams.
He's losing the plot there, but he's losing the plot. I mean, you must hear what he says in the press conferences. We'll get to it. Anyway, so La Liga, is that wrap up for La Liga this week?
Yeah. We know. Okay, let's go to the tables. We know who's number one. It's not a Farmers League like what you call PSG, but yeah, we know. It's Real Madrid number one, obviously. Barcelona number two. Excited about that one. Athletic Club number three.
I'm happy for them. I'm really happy for them. Where's Atletico Madrid? Fourth, fifth.
Yeah, seventh. Yeah, they're pushing. They had how many losses? 1 loss, 2 draws. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, they're still there in thereabouts. That one loss might come back to bite them. They should end the top 3 or 4. I mean, that's every season. That's why Simeone gets what he gets.
Yeah, Barcelona lost 1. That's why they're second. Because now they're trying to catch up.
I want to go to Serie A.
Oh, wow.
You know why? Because of the Milan derby.
Oh, okay, yeah. We thought it was...
No, that is Inter versus Napoli on the 29th.
Because in my mind, I'm thinking, we're going to watch it on the same day. So we're going to have like 2 split.
We're going to have like 10 screens because all the matches are here. It's going to be a fantastic weekend this weekend. Is it this week or next weekend? Next week.
Next weekend, yeah.
It's going to be I'm going to be sitting with my popcorn. My popcorn's going to be ready. And I'm going to be laughing at certain teams in red.
I just want to see Holland, bro. I just want to see what.
I want to see Holland and Hoyland. Holland versus Hoyland. Huh?
Doku though.
We'll get there.
Hey, I'm excited now. Come on, John.
Ease your wheels there, bro. Put some grease on it there. Relax, boy. Relax. Matches, yes. So we go to Serie A, and the only match I really want to talk about. Well, there's 2 actually.
Yeah, there's 2.
Roma. Last match was Sunday, beating Empoli 7-0.
Ronaldo.
They did a CR7.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they did the C after winning. I
Made
mean,
it look so easy.
What the hell? There was 3-0 half time and 4 in the second half. Empoli just collapsed. They imploded. They imploded.
Don't do them like that.
But they did. I mean, come on, guys.
Let's look at the scores.
Look, even Lukaku scored, bro.
My taste.
Cristante, Dybala scored.
Damn.
Dybala scored 2.
Yeah,
Sanchez
2.
scored 2. Grachi scored 1. Cristante and Lukaku, as well as Mancini, obviously. Yeah. 7-0.
Damn, that's crazy.
Empoli, bro. I feel sorry for them.
I think Dybala did the C because I can see like the picture here is going.
No, he's a good friend of Ronaldo. So, I mean,
even us, Ronaldo, can I do it?
Yeah, Ronaldo doesn't mind. The match I really want to talk about is that Milan derby.
Damn.
Inter Milan 5, AC 1. What happened there, bro?
That's a statement right there.
What happened there? We rule Milan.
Yeah.
You guys must bounce. The Milan side is blue. There's no red. There's blue. It's been blue for a good couple of seasons. But they were 2-0 up at halftime. So to score another 3 goals in the second half and concede 1.
For me, Rafael, I told people like Rafael must come to City. There's
want
no future
you just
there.
want everyone at City.
No, but we were looking for him since 2021.
Bro, we won't go there.
Then man was like, nah, I want to stay. I want to win trophies. How are you gonna win trophies
Okay, I'll tell you what.
at AC Milan?
I'm gonna put the situation out there for you, and I love this because we had a similar situation with certain players possibly coming to Liverpool.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
All right, so you get Liao, right? You buy him, and you guys have got now Doku, you got Grealish. You've
Hypothetically, on a hypothetical though, John.
wait, let's just put it out there. You've got Foden. You've got who else? Who can play on that positions?
Grealish.
Yeah, Grealish and Foden, Doku, and who else? There's 4. I'm sure there's 4. Cole Palmer's gone.
Yeah, Cole Palmer's gone. I feel like
If you had
Kevin can move in those.
So
yeah.
if you had to get Rafael Leao, what would your starting lineup?
I know where you're going with this. We'd have like 4 teams.
So you guys should stop complaining about playing every 3 days because you'd have 2 different squads.
But think about okay. I see your point though.
I'm only gonna say one more thing. It's beautiful what oil can give you.
He knows the oil conversation is over now. He knows exactly. It's over. There's no oil conversation.
I just love.
We have oil. We didn't spend as much oil money as
you know what
other teams. I'm not going to mention.
You know
now.
what they've been using the oil on? Not on players. Their squad is fine. It's those FPL or FFP. You know.
Oh, this guy.
Hold on.
I hate you, John.
Here you go, Victor. Take it. I know you want it. Am I doing a good pep? Take it.
I want to really pull a middle finger, but I can't. But yeah,
We
on a
could
hypothetical.
love this.
On a
Yeah,
hypothetical.
see it again.
On a hypothetical.
Yeah?
We wanted him since 2021, yeah?
Yeah.
So if we got him, I don't think Doku was going to be an option at that point in time.
Wow.
Grealish was always going to be an option because it was a fan signing. We all know that. We know Grealish was a fan
harsh,
signing. It wasn't like a real
harsh.
Pep
How
signing.
can you do Doku like that,
Pep
bro? Doku
had no
scored on the
control.
weekend. How can you
Pep
do-
had no control over that signing.
Over who? Doku.
Grealish.
Oh.
He had no control. We all know it's a fan signing. The fans were screaming Grealish, so he had to buy Grealish. Though, if we got Liao, I feel
Listen.
like we wouldn't have gotten Doku. And I think
Can I just say something?
Bernardo would have left.
Can I just say something? Just to clear this up, right? The manager has the final say on any signing.
I mean, it's the pressure sometimes.
On any signing.
It's the pressure sometimes.
I would still say cap. I'm not taking it. Let him stay at West Ham.
He's getting money from the Saudis. You think I'm going to say cap to a Saudi prince?
Yes.
I'm not going to say cap to a Saudi prince.
Bro, if I can say to him, I can justify the fact that I'm not going to spend 100 million on a player that I don't think he's going to
now he...
Look, obviously, we all know what he's
yeah.
capable of. We knew it when he was at West Ham already. I mean, it goes without saying, but 100 mil? 100 mil?
It's better than spending 110 on another player.
100 mil? The reason why it's 100 mil is because he's British.
Yeah, obviously.
And we all know this.
Look at
all the
look at
prices
Rice,
are
yeah.
inflated. Declan
Look at
Rice,
Rice.
100. Come on, man.
Saka, you know how much it is? He was 140.
For Saka.
That's what I said. 140. That's crazy.
That's more like a shocker.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, Serie A, fantastic results
Yeah,
for those
fantastic.
big, massive games. I mean, I'm looking forward to the next set of games.
Thuram got in the score sheet.
Yeah, he's doing the most. He scored for France. He scored his debut goal for France, or his first goal for France as well, in the Euro. His father was there, you know. Lilian Thuram was watching from the stands, all proud of his son, you know. Beautiful defender, Thuram was. Damn, what a player. I mean, she's legend of the game. Where we going next, Vic? You got anything else you want to talk about Serie A there? I don't really want to talk about Serie A too much.
I
you know.
don't. We love Serie A, but we can't watch it because sometimes it clashes with other matches that we want to watch, so we don't really watch it.
Yeah, like United losing. Anyway,
Yeah,
are we
let's go
going?
to local Diski.
Are we going to DStv Premiership? Now, let's just remind our listeners about this. Their fixtures are not their. Our current local fixtures are whack.
Yeah, crazy.
I mean, you have CONCACAF in the middle of the Premiership. You have Premiership games on the same weekend as the CONCACAF. Why don't they just do it like Europe does.
Yeah.
Midweek games. Like,
Just
is
keep
there,
it.
is
yeah,
there,
just
is there a
keep it like
problem
that.
with midweek games?
Probably
Like,
load shedding. That's the problem. The problem is load shedding.
oh, days. Oh, my word. Yeah, we playing this game here. Oh, man, you know.
Load shedding! Oh no, he misses the goal.
Imagine. He's shooting for goal, bro.
Imagine. Apparently, VAR is coming to us. Now I was happy to see that VAR is coming to us. So you're gonna see a lot of fights.
Do you remember how we mentioned VAR at Luton Town? How's it gonna be here?
It's gonna be crazy, bro. I think more people are gonna, get injured.
You think?
Yeah, because the supporters here are crazy. I'm telling you that. Supporters,
Local
this side-
supporters get invested, brother. Like literally stand with knives on the side of the pitch and wait for you.
and wait outside.
Like no. Look, what happened at the DSTV Premiership Day? Let's go
It
to.
wasn't okay. Well, let's start.
There were some games this weekend.
Back then.
No, there were some games this weekend as well. I'm sure there was. I know that your favorite team. They did
so
some.
Kune, the one in Polokwane City got postponed. Then there was another
Chiefs
match on
drew.
the 15th.
Chiefs drew 0-0 this weekend.
Yeah.
I know that for
There's
a
a lot
fact.
of 0-0. There's 2 0-0s. And all the other matches are postponed. I don't know why. I think it's because of the rugby.
Because of load shedding.
Yeah.
Let's postpone it for 2 weeks because we're not sure when we'll have load shedding again.
But the only match that I was on Friday, which was Swallows and Richards Bay. First win. Richards Bay, first
I was
win.
so happy for them. I mean, look, Swallows is not a bad team.
Yeah, it's not a bad team.
They've always been there in their mid-table vibes. But Richards Bay for a win. I'm happy for them. That's their first.
Yeah, they were trending too on Twitter. Everyone was celebrating their win. It's their first win.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I like the fact that they did that because they need to get that
They
support.
need that. Yeah, they need support. They need because
they don't
a
have
lot
a-
happening with.
Exactly. I
Behind
mean,
the
we said
scenes.
in the beginning of the season already as well. They're having a problem with stadiums. They don't have a fixed ground. They travel flipping 600 kilometers every week to go train. It's like let's just get away from soccer football. It's like the Namibian rugby team at the World Cup. No, being honest, I was watching right, and obviously don't take the results away. But they were saying that some of their players have to travel almost 800 kilometers every
Damn.
week to go and train.
That's no sleep.
Yeah,
That's no sleep. Damn.
just to train.
So you're
you take
basically
two-
sleeping
So you
while
take
you go
2
to
days
train.
off work to go and train for once a week.
Damn.
And some of these players now at the World Cup have left their jobs to go play for their team. Similar situation for Richards Bay, I'm sure. Not that bad, obviously. Hopefully not to that extent. But I mean, they've got to travel,
Yeah.
and they've got to train at school grounds and all that kind of stuff. So it's a bit of a sad one.
They are getting cloud, but it's not the good kind of cloud.
No, it's
that they
definitely
deserve,
not.
yeah.
Definitely not. Any other results there for the
Yeah,
Premiership?
the match was yesterday. Amazulu and Cape Town City.
And
Cape Town City lost again. Twice now.
Cape Town City they've been in the league. Spurs are the ones that came back up. Sure. It's
But I
always
think,
gonna,
I think it's because of the fixtures, man. It's not consistent, so players aren't getting the form
they're
that
not
they
getting
want.
game in, game out. They're literally getting a game and then 2 weeks off, or they
And
got
some players,
CONCACAF.
let's be honest, some players they get the money and they splurge it. Then
Yeah,
they
let's
get
be honest, it's
partying,
Cape
all
Town,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
Cape Town's gonna be a draw.
Do you see the video? the players were like actually drunk, like during practice
It's Cape Town.
on TikTok. It was like crazy. That's crazy. Welcome to South Africa, guys.
That's Cape Town,
That's
bro.
South Africa for you guys.
Yeah, no, we're not shedding any bad light.
Yeah,
There's
it's not
no
bad
light.
light, but
No, we're not shedding because there's no light. It's load shedding. So, now look, great results. I don't think I think the Cape Town teams, and it's been a problem for the Cape Town teams in history as well. When there are 2 teams that are vying in the Premiership, there's always problems. When there's only one of them and the one's been dropped down, then they flourish. And I don't understand why. I don't understand.
I feel like though Cape Town Spurs, if they get their matches, they actually play their matches instead of it getting postponed.
Yeah.
They might get some rhythm, and it might be a challenge for both teams.
Yeah.
Then support might be there at least. You have your supporters saying, "Yeah, Cape Town City is better than Spurs." Then you have that that rivalry that you sometimes need.
Yeah.
They don't have it because every game, like I've been looking now, some games are actually pre-postponed.
Pre-postponed.
Yeah, which is crazy. Imagine in the calendar, no, that game is postponed.
Already.
But it's next month. Yeah,
That's
postponed.
We know.
Imagine
We know.
that.
Damn.
That's a lot of bull.
Yeah, no, I don't understand it. That's the problem with local football. And I think we should have a complete episode just for local football and the problems they've got.
And we speak about it a lot.
Yeah.
We actually had an argument about the investment and all that.
Yeah, we actually did with one of your brothers. There, we won't mention names because they're probably still licking their wounds.
He's sour now.
Is it?
He's not even answering my messages.
We'll teach you guys to say John can't play FIFA. Things have changed around here. I've changed up on y'all guys, man.
I can't win against him. This is crazy. It's crazy.
Nah, it's one of those things, man. I know the feeling. It was like that last season for me.
Yeah.
I couldn't buy a win. Literally, I'd be like, Vic, just give me. I'll buy you a packet of chips, bro.
We even put handball into play just because.
For one match. For one match, we had like 6 handballs.
They were no.
Cut off handball. No.
Because he was winning, so I got a handball like 3 times. Then I was winning. He's like, nah, let's not do this.
It's gonna cause fights, even more than we normally would have. No. Let's not do that. Let's go to your favorite league. Let's go to the Prem.
Yeah, I think it's everyone's favorite league.
You know?
You're the good old days.
Man. Yeah, I used the older one on the reels. It's actually quite cool. Let's start with that Saturday kickoff.
Look at him, he's glowing.
All I'm gonna say is thank you, Klopp.
Nah, he did something there. Nah.
Thank you, Klopp.
He didn't see it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see it. I was talking with John. We were like debating, but I didn't see what he was actually doing. And he's actually smart. Klopp is smart like that because he makes his window is like bad. But when you look at it, you're like, damn, he actually got a lot of players. And I'm giving you to that one. You guys did the thing.
The nice thing about Saturday's result, we obviously mentioned a 3-1 away from home. We lost 3-0 against Wolves last year at the Molyneux. So that was obviously already a problem for us. One stat that I don't think you realize: last season we had 10 kickoffs at 1:30, and we literally lost 7 of those and drew 3. We don't like playing early. I keep on telling you. I said to you, I'm not feeling happy about this match. You know.
But this was a major statement because that was basically Klopp saying, "Hey, look, Pep Guardiola, you're not alone.
You're
not alone, buddy.
I can cook." Now, look, I'll be honest with you. First half, we weren't great. And Klopp actually said it after as well. I said we were very bad in the first half and very good in the second. Cunha, let's go there. So, Wolves, 1-0 up. Fantastic goal. I still feel that Robertson could have cleared it from there and not
He redeemed himself at least.
But the second goal opportunity that Wolves had in the first half. Beautiful play from Neto. Let's just go there. Pedro, Neto, brilliant.
Yeah, Neto's always
brilliant. Round through the legs, boom, tripped over. Cunha, open.
Breakdancing.
Look, let's just say that. Let's say that at Kwanzaa, a massive game for Kwanzaa as well. He tried getting there, couldn't get there, and I think that's what put him off because of the height situation. The ball came over, and he just didn't know he was in the wrong position. But he wasn't doing breakdowns. I don't know what he was popping a lock or something in mid-air. I don't know what he was doing. I think he might have watched tape up 3 before he came to play. Because, let's be honest,
that was crazy.
He should have scored. Allison was grounded. He didn't know which way to go. He was anchored to the ground. He didn't know which way to go. Any contact was goal. Okay? So, went into the break 1-0. Fantastic for us. I think there was a wake-up call for us saying, hey, look, we could be 2 or 3 down here already. Let's step this game up. And once again, there was the changes.
Yeah, I feel like Pep
he took off McAllister.
He's good with that.
Took McAllister off. Let's be honest, McAllister had a shocker of the first half. But I think it's also because of his midweek games he had with Argentina. You can't just come and play 12 hours or 15 hours after getting off a plane.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work.
Talking to your
your
players, your family, and you come back to another family.
You got to focus
to
play a Hoppers 1. We all know, and everyone's been complaining about that 1:30 kickoffs. It's terrible for everybody. Took McAllister off, and the whole game changed. Fantastic result, I think. You obviously love one of my players so much now that you can't stop talking about him.
Bruh, come on, bruh. Sober Slice. Slice, my guy.
Dominic Soboslai.
Damn, that guy is crazy, bruh. That man is insane. Every time I watch him, I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't want to play with Liverpool.
You know that he played 2 games in the window, in the international window.
Yeah.
They won both matches. They came back from behind in the first one. He scored in that one. And it looks like he hadn't played at all. It looked like he had played the weekend on a Premier League game. He came back and he was fresh.
And I feel like him going to Liverpool is basically like he's gone to a bigger club.
Yep.
He's gone to like better quality. I feel like everything now is basically opening to him. Like, I can do this now, I can do this, I can lead
You
there.
don't have to stress about
He doesn't have to stress about
anything else around you.
Yeah.
You know?
Because he knows, Trent is behind me, he's a top player. Mo Salah is running.
Robbo.
Yeah, Mo Salah is running.
Good Van Dijk generally
Yeah.
behind you. Well, Van Dijk's back obviously for next week. But I think our defensive game wasn't too bad in the second half. I think that we really did well. Kwanzaa got taken off in the 80th minute or something because of injury. Pulled up with muscle.
Yeah, sure.
But I mean, he's a youngster and he played. Let's give him his due. For a 19-year-old, he pulled his weight there. But the one thing that Klopp really mentioned, and it stands out for me, is that when they got to the game and stuff like that, it's almost like the team only met in the parking area in the first half. It's like there was no cohesion, there was no passing, there was no communication. It's like they didn't know each other at all. And that really was a worry for us as a team and as supporters as well, because you expect Liverpool to step up.
But a wake-up call, you guys had it.
It's not the
and
first
they came
time,
back.
though.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's the one thing that's negative out of this. It's not the first match. It's been happening. Newcastle, 1-0 down, 10 men. Villa, Villa, we kind of just took control after Szoboszlai scored.
And both matches you guys were away. So you guys, you can see that there's something, there's a belief, there's a spirit that you're trying to send out a message saying that we want to get this. We're in Europa, we want to go back to UEFA.
We were at least top of the log for 30 minutes. Thank you. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you. It made me feel good.
I was worried, I'm not going to lie. I was worried because I saw 1-0. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, look, you guys, that was a wake-up call. Fulham 1-0 against Luton Town. Now,
don't do it. Don't do this, John. Come on, brother. They just came out the championship. Come on.
Okay, so Fulham were lucky to win 1-0. All right.
Yeah.
I don't think Luton played badly. I think that Luton will still show what they're worth. But unfortunately, it wasn't for them. Okay.
Sorry for them, bro.
Let's get to one of the matches that really stood out for me was Aston Villa up against Crystal Palace. Now, there's a lot talking about this match. Palace was 1-0 up until the 93rd minute. And they equalised. Villa equalised with a penalty. There was a dubious penalty in the first place. All right. They went to score 2 extra goals in extra time because they had 107 minutes to play.
Roy was probably angry.
He was in the hospital bed. He's ill.
Oh, I thought he was.
No,
I thought you
ill.
meant like in the game.
No,
He
no,
fell
no,
over.
no,
I was
no,
gonna
no,
be
no,
like,
no,
that's
no,
crazy.
no, he was ill. He was ill.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we don't know. Obviously, hopefully, our thoughts and prayers are with him as well. Hopefully, he gets better soon. But Palace looked lost. They literally, once they conceded that equalizer, they just shut down completely. They were like,
But that does it to you, bro. Because now you're expecting, time is over, but then you're seeing, 106 minutes. What the fuck is going on? Ref, stop the match.
They had 15 minutes of extra time.
That's crazy, bro.
Same thing can go for Spurs.
Yeah.
Now, this is the
I'm
game
not gonna lie.
that I really want
Not
to...
gonna lie, no. Look at this. That's why I'm wearing this.
He's wearing his brother's shirt.
Kulisevsky.
You love it.
More like Yesersky. Nah, that boy. Yeah.
I'm talking about a different boy though.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, so Sheffield went up 1-0. Fantastic. It's their first goal in the new season.
Why are you throwing shade like that?
The commentators mentioned it themselves. It's their first goal for the season.
Damn.
Fantastic for them. At least now they can hopefully score more.
Yeah.
But the problem was that they again 105, so 15 minutes of injury time. All right,
And
and that's where Richarlison scored. I'm so happy for Richarlison. I mean, for him to come out and saying what he was saying, it's what is up with players these days?
It's the game time, man. It's a lot of game time.
No, I'm talking about
The mentality, everything.
Everyone coming out and actually having their say. Finally. That's important for the game.
It is important.
I think that we as the public, we as fans of our own teams, sometimes forget what players go through to actually give us the performances we expect. You know?
And there's a lot of people who troll them.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot of people. Because now,
we'll go to one
we
team
were making fun of Richarlison before he said that.
Of course we did. And we're guilty of it. Yeah. You know, because we just want to see the guy do something. I mean, he left Everton to go to a better team for him, in his eyes.
Started good, then
started brilliantly.
Disappeared.
And then last season he just scored one goal. I mean, he's already scored one goal now, and it's only the fifth game. So, great for him. I mean, even Son came out and said, you know what, I'm so happy for him. I wish I could help him even more with the situation. But for him to come and score and get the freaking assist for Kulusevski's goal. What an assist. What touch?
That's you. That's FIFA. That's you on FIFA. I'm not gonna lie. That was crazy. I was like, oh yeah, boy.
That was beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. Fantastic result. Unfortunately for Sheffield United, not so fantastic. They lose 2-1 in injury time.
Let's be honest. If I was gonna bet money, I was gonna bet my money on Tottenham.
Obviously. I mean, I wouldn't even.
At least they're not the ass of the Premier League anymore. Sheffield.
We won't talk
about that team right now.
Who the ass is.
Man United. I'm joking. Right. Imagine the comments. Yeah.
So, Man United hosting Brighton. And we said this during the preseason. We were like Brighton all day. We didn't give United a flipping hope in hell.
And my friend actually bet on that. He better draw 2-2. I told him, bro, you could have asked me. I was going to tell you.
I would have told you. Brighton all day. Brighton by 4. That's what we had.
You're looking at you're looking behind the scenes. Everything is happening. Come on, you can't.
There are certain other members on socials, that couple, the Man City and Man United couple.
Oh, yeah.
And their prediction was also a draw. Their prediction was, no, 2-2, no, 3-3. I'm like, first of all.
Not deserving.
Fantastic. You guys are United are 20 were 20 games unbeaten at home. The last team that beat him at United at home, Brighton. What were they gonna do?
Exactly, bro.
You look at what
and
United
it's always Brighton just getting that
getting
Brighton. Them out of that.
Brighton are just that team. And the fun fact about Brighton for this game is they had 6 changes. 6 changes from their normal team. How do you go to United? Old Trafford, apparently
confident,
flipping the castle of England, all confident, changing 6 of your normal team and still thrashed him.
I love deserving, man. And he was so chilled about it, man. I don't know what's going on with that man. He's never excited. It's just like,
it's another goal.
Yeah, we just have to pay attention to this because good performance, but you saw what we did. I'm like, bruh, you won. You won the match.
You can smile. You're allowed to. I mean, you beat United on their own grounds. Let's go to that game for a little bit there. United started with the 65 million striker, Rasmus Højlund. Right? And he got the goal. He got the ball in the net from a VAR overturned.
Again.
Here's the thing, though. A lot of the supporters, even that gentleman who supports United, he did a video like, yes, Højlund scored, yes, get in, that's our boy. Why are you guys doing this like that? It's VAR. It was out. The ball was out.
This is why we have VAR.
That's why we have VAR. Rashford was selfish with the ball. He should have passed it earlier. And that's something we're obviously always talking about. Rashford just doesn't know how to be a team
And
player.
I feel like he should have left. Because PSG gave him that deal. I feel like he should. But when they did that talk, I feel like he should have been like, okay, you know what? I can come back to Man United. Some later stage of my career. Let me just find something else. On you. Yeah, just find something else.
Ronaldo did it. Ronaldo left.
And became the best.
Okay, well, fair enough. Rashford's a United boy in and out. He's been United since birth. He's been born there, so. But different. He reminds me a lot about a Stevie G. I mean, Jose Mourinho wanted to buy Stevie G at like 4 different clubs, and he still said no. You know, and I think that's what I take my hat off to him for that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, dude, you're not going to get anything at United. They're going through a transition phase. It's the end of an
And
era
they've
for
been
some.
saying that for 5 seasons, John. They've
Ten
been saying that
Hag's
for
Ten
5
Hag's era
seasons.
might end before ours does.
And we going back to the era. Going back to it.
You know what I'm saying? It's the end of an era for
Yeah.
who?
Nah, man.
You know,
He doesn't know what to do. He's
they deserved the loss. They didn't play like worthy winners of the match at all. They were outplayed, outthought, and they were just not there. They were clueless. And the fact is that he still came out afterwards and said we played well.
Nah, I think that was just for the fans.
The
Yeah.
fans booed him when he took
Yeah.
Welland off. And he said no, it's a good reception for him.
Nah, man.
Do you think that players enjoy being booed off to come in back and prove himself otherwise?
Now I feel like he's taking a direction where it's too early to take that direction because you haven't actually done a lot for the team yet. I mean,
Yeah, you
you
got
put
Champions
them,
League.
Yeah, you got Champions League. Ole also got.
Ole got
yeah,
Champions
got
League.
Champions League.
Look where he got him.
them Carabao. Ole got FA Cup in Europa.
Look where it got him. Still got sacked. I want to put a wager out there. I know we've been mentioning this. We've been mentioning this for a few weeks now, and you've been saying it. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
nah, might be a bit soon. But you've been saying, I think it's time for us to say, hey, Eric, just pack your bags. Man.
Yeah.
Do you reckon if, I know they got a midweek game now, I think it's tonight or tomorrow against a certain German team.
You know we're gonna be live for that. We're gonna be live for that one, and I'm gonna be ready. I'm telling you now. If you're gonna watch that live, and you guys are losing,
I'll
don't
tell
watch
you
it.
what.
Don't watch
if we're
it.
going to be watching that, I'll wear my Liverpool sweater. You can wear your Man City sweater.
Yeah, don't watch it.
I know I'm not in the Champions League, but it'll make me feel like I am. Nah, look, I think they're going to really have a problem there. Brighton, fantastic all day long. West Ham versus Man City. Let's get into this one a little bit. And I know for a
That was
fact that
scary.
you were stressing.
Yeah, that was
You guys were
scary.
1-0 down at halftime.
Because the thing I was thinking about, I was like, okay, Liverpool are back. They scored it. Then we come back to this. What Prowse scores? I'm like, oh my day.
What a goal, though.
Yeah.
What a goal. Did you see that breakaway? Damn. On the counter.
I was shocked.
Ward Prowse with the diving header. Fantastic.
And it's always, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say that we have to do, but we have to look at that controlling the counter attack of a team because that's
happens
how
to you guys
yeah
often.
that's how
That
other teams
happened
get
to
us.
us last season. Same problem.
Because we'll have
Counterattacks.
possession 69. We got 69%. We got possession. We were getting Panado. Panado was passing freely. Rodri was doing Rodri
The
things.
one problem that we had with your team for this match, and I watched a lot of it, was your shots at goal. You guys had over 30 attempts at goal.
Yeah.
And the one thing that stood out for me was that Haaland's human.
Yeah. Actually,
He missed 3 sitters in the first half.
I think 4.
Well, 3 in the first half.
Because I saw
3 in the first
I
half.
saw the banter in the Twitter.
And 2 of them were open goals.
Yeah.
There was no one in front of him. One wide, one. What was going on with Haaland?
I think he does it a lot. He's expecting like Kevin De Bruyne passes. And
Rodri pass.
yeah, because you can't hope for Bernardo Silva to make those kind of passes
There's only
when you're
one
making
Kevin
a
De
run.
Bruyne,
Yeah, even Rodri can try, but he's
There's
not
only one
gonna.
KDB.
Yeah,
The only other player that you'd probably be good in your team was Trent. If Trent was in your team, all day goals.
yeah. But I'm glad he scored. But the one fact I was looking at, Doku.
Yeah, I was very happy to see Doku. I hadn't seen a lot of him. I'll be honest with you.
6 chances though, like no, not 6 chances, but like he was getting there.
I think the
That
one
goal
thing
was
that's-
okay.
The one thing that really set him apart from perhaps a Jack Grealish, and I'll go back to Jack Grealish. He's quicker than Jack, and he's got feet.
Because
Jack can move. Eh?
I saw Haaland. Haaland couldn't keep up. And I saw Haaland. Okay, he waited for Doku. Then Doku could make a quick run. Then Haaland would just lag like that. I'm like, Haaland, keep up, buddy. Then he made
And
those
Haaland's not
crosses and
slow.
misses. Yeah.
Doku's fast. He's going to cause a lot of defenders problems this season.
But I just hope Pep, please Pep, get the positioning right, please, because I know Pep. He'll put him in the midfield position. Oh, come on.
I'm going to just stick here for a second, right? And we go back to your team selections. I would love to see Jack on the right and Doku on the left. Foden at the back, just behind him. Play a 4 up front.
Oh, I'll be crazy. But that's the thing, though. Counter attack. Teams
The
will
thing
get
is
us
your-
with the counter
The thing is, your
attack.
counter attack is great. If you got you got three defenders in the back. You have your midfield CDM, you got your midfield as well. If your CDM tracks back, like they have been,
Yeah, they've been.
then you should be fine. All you do is your midfield is going to work harder. Now go back to the Liverpool game. That's what's happening with our midfield. They're all pushing backwards. When the ball gets lost, everyone, including Nunes, everyone goes back.
Which is sweet. I'm not gonna lie. It's
I mean,
sweet.
you-
Even
if you look-
Salah, I was like, Salah, what the fuck
Salah's
is Salah doing
Salah's
there?
taking his left back there, covering Robbo. That's what their job is.
Yeah.
Their jobs as a midfielder, especially a winger, their job is to come back. If you got a team like we do, both our teams, our centre backs, our wing backs go forward. Our midfielders have to cover back. Otherwise, it's going to be goals all day against you.
And I love the movement. I'm not gonna lie. I loved our movement. We were
movement was
really
brilliant this
liquid.
week.
Yeah, moving a lot. Rodri, as always, the man was just beautiful.
Rodri, guy. I mean, we
But
have to talk
yeah,
about
good
Rodri.
result. Good
Rodri's
result.
fantastic.
Bernardo, happy he scored first goal,
Nice goal,
for the
though.
season. Yeah,
Nice
that was
goal.
crazy goal.
That's a FIFA goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic result for City, putting in 5 out of 5 for the season so far. Fantastic, 15 points. I think it's us behind you guys.
Yeah, you guys are like right there.
13 points. Yeah, 13.
Yeah, it is. The
4 wins and 1 draw.
Yeah, 13. yeah.
Oh,
You just
2 points. Yeah.
you and Tottenham are like this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We got goal
Even goal
difference.
difference. Oh my days.
It's fantastic to see.
Yeah, I
I
love it. I love
I'm
it.
loving the league like
Yeah.
that. And you got Arsenal just there as well. We'll get into that match a little bit. Newcastle. Oh, man, they were lucky against Brentford.
Bruh.
They were lucky.
Bruh. But I did say that. I did tell you, John, but they're losing momentum at this point.
We've been saying it.
UEFA, it's like...
Champions League is playing on them. And they haven't got the squad to cover it. I don't think so.
don't.
They don't have the squad. And I don't know why they don't have the squad, because they got 500 in the bank.
And they're making good business. That's the crazy thing. It's good business. I'm like, come on, buy
I
a
noticed
world-class
that, I
player.
noticed tonight didn't play this weekend. And I don't know if that's maybe because of the international break. Maybe he's resting him for Champions League.
Oh, it's obviously Champions
I mean,
League.
look at
Even
Arsenal.
Isak, yeah.
Look at Arsenal's game. They rested most of the main players. I mean, they rested Havertz. I know Coach Ash.
See, Ash was celebrating. He even paused FIFA. Yes!
It was fantastic to see that. The match that really stood out, and this is the one that really got me, was the first 0-0 draw of the season.
What the fuck?
And that was at the Cherries, huh? Bournemouth. 0-0 against our favorite team.
Nah, I made a disclaimer like when we started the podcast. I'm telling you, if you guys start losing, I'm gonna be on your ass. Pause. Telling you that. I'm telling you that. Every day I'm coming with another pun. Chelsea pun after another.
I'm just so glad he said pun after coming. Bournemouth, pause. Against Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea just didn't look great. And the problem I have right now is one of my bros in Cape Town. Like I've known him since the age of 5 or 6. We've known each other for years. A Chelsea supporter, and he does some DJing for me as well on my radio show.
Yeah.
So I can't really give him any kind of stress, just in case he gives me a cuck mix. Danny, I'm sorry, bro. But
So
your
you
team-
just put it out there, like, oh,
Yeah.
you guys lost.
Yeah, that's a shame, man. You guys okay there? You want a refund on some of those players? I had a problem with that team, man. I don't know what the issue is. Is it Poch?
It's not Poch.
It wasn't Potter.
Can't be Poch. It wasn't
And
Poch.
it wasn't Tuchel either.
Can't be.
What is it? Before we get into that Arsenal game, because that's the last
Too
one.
much stars. Too much stars. In our eyes. I'm saying stars. But yeah.
Yeah, that guy's cracked my knuckles for this one. Too much stars. Yeah,
Cup and all that.
I mean, Cancelo. Sorry, not Cancelo. Cancelo.
They don't even put him in the team.
He's injured. He's injured. He was down with the flu. maybe bird flu or something. Flippin' ass.
Nah, it's
I don't know
definitely-
what's happening.
Nah,
Jackson.
and it's going to be the
Jackson's
scapegoat.
looking useless.
Yeah. Poch is going to be the scapegoat now.
Obviously.
They're already using him as a scapegoat. They're like, bring Kante.
Eh?
What?
Bring Kante back.
What?
You can't get him back. Sterling.
What? I'm not gonna lie, his movements were like
Sterling is
they were
looking
nice.
fantastic at the
they were
moment.
nice,
It's like he's got his groove back. You know, his hands are flaring everywhere again. He's doing some good things at the feet.
A bit of flapping.
Yeah, he's flapping around, man. He's chirping. He's a chirping bird. He's happy. Enzo's not so happy.
Enzo was angry. I'll also be angry. I give you a nice pass, beautiful pass. Defender can't reach it, and you lose it. I'll also be like, what the
Do you think they bought Jackson because...
I think it was
What
a
was the
fan
reason?
signing. Yeah, it was a fan signing.
I mean, what was the reason for buying Jackson?
because as
Fair
soon-
enough,
yeah,
Nkunku's injured now.
Yeah, as soon as the talks came up, all the fans were like, yeah, buy him. Then you had to buy him.
Why are clubs run like that?
It's the pressure.
I mean, you've never seen Klopp do that. Very rarely.
But
I mean,
club is an experienced coach. He's an experienced coach.
he doesn't...
Yeah.
I think if FSG allowed him to do it, he would.
Yeah, he would.
I think he would buy
I
it.
can name a couple of players Klopp
That-
would buy.
Of course. In a heartbeat.
He mentions them all the time.
Oh, favourite. I love him. Oh, that's a good player. Fantastic player. Fantastic. Why don't we just buy Rodri? You know why? Midfield sorted.
I wouldn't be angry. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be angry if he like
He would
a
never
team
go to-
like a player from Man City goes to Liverpool.
They
I
would
wouldn't be
never.
angry. I wouldn't be angry. Man United, obviously, I would be touched.
Just like United are
Yeah.
touched in the head. Yeah, that match, Everton, Goodison Park. Everton have they've got 1 point out of 5 games. They've dropped 14 points.
Try not to laugh.
No, it's not even a joke. It's actually a
sad.
worry.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
sad.
worry for a team with that kind of, we love using this word, history. Some teams just live in history.
Yeah.
To be where they are at the moment, Arsenal. Let's be honest, and I know we were watching this match yesterday while playing, we were jamming a bit. Arsenal players were being bumped off the ball. They were being taken out ruthlessly by Everton.
I mean, if you do that, at least score.
I think
for
it's
me, just
I
score.
think for them as Everton, being in the position they are at the moment, that was a tactic for them to try and get underneath Arsenal's skin and then capitalise.
Of
Not
which they didn't.
not flip and go out, tackle the players, ruin some of the players, take them off the team for like in the first 20 minutes, like Martinelli, unfortunately, but he's okay now, I'm sure. And all of a sudden, you concede. Great goal.
Great goal, yeah.
Great goal.
Well deserved because it was they were on it.
They deserved
were
it,
on.
man. I mean, honest, Arsenal deserved to win the match. There's no two ways about it. But
Let me
Everton
check
should have taken
possession
their
now. I think I'm
chances.
gonna laugh when I see possession. Yeah.
Everton should have
Because it
taken their
was
chances,
crazy.
bro. That's what I'm saying. It's a bit of a sad one for them in that sense.
74%.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
74% to only win 1-0.
Yeah. But that's the Premier League, though. Yeah. We've
At
been
the
talking
moment.
about that. Yeah, we've been
Jeez,
talking
yeah,
about
Premier
that.
League at the moment is just like that. That's your wrap up for the Premier League. There's still one match up. Obviously, we had a Monday. We record on Monday, so we couldn't get that one. But Forest, Burnley, any suggestions there? I think Forest.
Yeah,
At home?
I think Forest, because Forest are deadly this season.
Forest at home. Burnley, I think that our boy will score again. Love him, man. Love him.
Oh, Frost.
Love him. Brilliant player.
Actually, this guy literally messages me. Bruh, Frost, you see Frost.
Foster, bro. Foster.
Oh, Foster. Oh, bruh. Oh, local boy. I'm like, Charlie, 3 a.m. in the morning. Chill.
Can't help it, bro. Can't help it.
It's a dope.
Let's just get to the previews for the next weekend before we get into some Champions League action there. You guys are actually up first.
At least 4. At
It's
least.
a 4. Oh. So this is how it rolls. Champions League, and also you get a 4 o'clock kickoff, eh?
Oil money.
Oil
Yeah.
money. Greasing those pockets, buddy. Hosting Forest. Sure.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
You guys are playing midweek, so you may not play your full strength against Forest, but you'll still have a decent team because you've got that kind of squad. So
I was going to love like Cole Palmer to play that, but yeah. He went
he's
to
playing for
another
Chelsea
team,
now,
yeah.
bro.
He even started, yeah.
He didn't start.
Did he start?
No, he
He
didn't.
was warming up.
Came on the second half.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I was checking. Fuck.
If he has started,
I thought they didn't play.
No,
Yeah,
he
if
might
he
have
started
won.
me, exactly.
All right, so we got City there. I think City should cover that game. I'm not going to.
Yeah, I can't even predict it.
I'm not going to do score predictions. It's just not fair on the teams that lose. You know. Crystal Palace are hosting Fulham. I think that's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, Crystal Palace are. Yeah.
They're
scoring. I'm not gonna lie, they're scoring, but
they're
they have to
conceding
win.
more than they're scoring.
They have to win.
I mean, they conceded 3 against Aston Villa in 5-10 minutes.
Hopefully, there's no 15-minute here.
The game that I'm really looking forward to, and Luton Town at home against Wolves.
Yeah, I was trying. Why you like this, bro?
You know why I'm like this? Because I can see Luton actually winning this one.
No, I don't see it. Wolves, I don't see it.
Wolves are in a really bad place.
Yeah, they're in a bad place, but it's Wolves, man. They like winning away.
So they don't like winning at home.
It's not like they don't like winning, but they just can't at the moment.
Okay, so you got Wolves there. I'm going to be that guy. Luton's first win.
If it is a winner, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, great win.
Luton's first
if
win.
They win,
I'm more crossing my fingers and praying at the same time for Luton to win this one. Brentford hosting Everton.
Brentford.
Jeez.
Yeah, Brentford.
I didn't even finish the Everton sentence.
No, Brentford.
Damn, that's cold, bro.
I see Everton going
Relegated.
Yeah.
You reckon? Unless something drastic happens in January.
Yeah, exactly. Because how can you?
By
loan
January,
out a
they're
player?
not going to be.
Yeah. How can you loan out a player? But it's not on me. I'm not saying much. He knows what I said.
Yeah, Burnley up against United. Burnley.
Yeah, same. I was gonna say that.
Dude, they're playing Bayern midweek.
It's 9:00. I'm gonna watch. No, it's gonna be a nice watch.
Burnley, Man United. Burnley all day. Sunday's fixtures: Liverpool up against West Ham. That's gonna be a good match at home. Anfield. West Ham are not someone to look out to. That's gonna be another tough one.
Another Super Sunday.
Now that's what you call a damn Super Sunday, and I'll tell you why.
Hey. I'm gonna take off this shirt.
You better. This coach Ash will kill you.
Yeah.
I think we should go live.
Yeah, we should go live.
We should go live Super Sunday. But those are both 3 clubs. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
Liverpool, West Ham, Arsenal, Tottenham. Damn.
All 3 o'clock.
All of them. Oh, come on. Go
5
live.
o'clock. 5 o'clock kickoff. 5:30 is Sheffield in Newcastle. Brighton up against Bournemouth at 3. Chelsea Villa. Arsenal Spurs. And Liverpool West Ham.
That's a Super Sunday. Bro.
That's
That's
that. What are they thinking?
Yeah, that's our first Super Sunday.
Massive
But
one.
why? Like, all
Why
3
would they
o'clock?
play Spurs Arsenal at 5:05? Man, that's the bigger game. No offense to Newcastle or Sheffield. But I mean, it's a derby.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say.
Damn.
I don't know what to say to
Look,
that one.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think that Liverpool should take this one.
They should,
Against
yeah,
West Ham,
they
they
should,
should.
yeah,
On
they
form
should.
at the moment, we should be able to cover it.
I have to look at Wood
Van
Prowse,
Dijk is
though,
back.
Yeah. Just look at Wood Prowse. That's going to be a
guy's
problem.
bad.
Yeah.
I know Van Dijk is back. I think Trent will be back as well. So we'll be fully at the back again. Konate is back again, sure. So we should have our normal CDMs.
My
and
eyes,
stuff.
I'm not wearing my glasses. I thought it was Man United and Tottenham. I was like, fuck. Again? I was going to say
Dude,
again?
London derby, bro.
I was going to say again? Yeah, London derby.
London derby and Arsenal. It's a tough one to call.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That one there is going to be the game of the weekend.
Yeah.
And, I'm looking forward to actually maybe watching that one.
I really hope it's not a draw.
We'll watch that one there on the big screen. I'll have Liverpool on the side. Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind.
yeah.
You know me.
I really hope it's not a draw.
All things indicate to a draw.
Yeah.
But if we look at what the form is like at the moment,
Both wanted.
no. Look at form. I think Spurs.
Yeah, I don't want to say it because I'm in the shirt. You
No,
know.
I'm saying
he said it, so I'm just agreeing with him.
I'm sorry, Coach Ash. But if I look
But
at the
yeah,
weekend's
yeah.
result, and if you look at midweek, as they got Champions League this week, I think they're going to battle against Spurs. They really are going to battle. Spurs are going to come out hungry. They got nothing to lose. I mean,
they second. Come on, damn.
yeah,
It's been a while that they've been second.
exactly. I think Villa's going to beat Chelsea at home.
Yeah.
Chelsea's going to lose again at the bridge.
I don't even want to say that name. 130 what? 1.31 billion for what? to lose.
Stadium rebuild. Yeah, Aston Villa. Yeah, I think Aston Villa will take that one. I think that Diaby is going to score 2 goals there. I've got a feeling. Got a feeling. Brighton against shame. Bournemouth. It's going to be a good match.
Yeah.
Bournemouth are not someone to play around with, but I think Brighton have got enough.
I'm
At the
thinking
MX.
how much. I'm thinking how much to get the score. It's probably 6-7.
Nah, come on now. Serious.
This is Brighton.
6 or 7.
Brighton are ruthless at home.
They're playing midweek as well, Europa. So that might have something to do with it as well, depending. Brighton up against Bournemouth. I think Brighton, yes. Oh, Sheffield United.
Yeah, I feel like Newcastle have to, do something at least.
If
Get
Newcastle get thrashed, heaven forbid, in midweek, I don't think they're going to beat Sheffield at home. Newcastle are in a bit of a problem at the moment, and we've been saying this. Newcastle have got an issue where they're going to have to balance the Champions League to Premier League to any other cup matches they've got to play, and their squad's not.
It's not that bad.
It's not big enough to do that. I don't think it is, especially when you have Isak on the bench, Callum Wilson starting, fantastic striker.
Yeah.
I just don't see it. We got Gordon is still young, full of energy. Harvey Barnes, fantastic, but just not.
I feel like it's getting to them. The pressure is getting to them, and they keep saying now, "Oh, this is a big deal. We made UEFA.
Yeah,
we were in top 4. Now we have to go back to top 4. Try to do something UEFA. Maybe win a couple cups while doing it.
The thing is, it's the beauty of the game we love. Really, it is the beauty of it. I mean, you look at you guys are in the same position. Luckily, you guys have got like you say, 2 or 3 squads you could actually play and still get a result. And your Champions League group is not massively bad. So at least you don't have to go out there with full steam ahead on a midweek game. You can still rest up for the weekend. So for you guys, that's okay. But for a squad like theirs, even for us, playing Europa and then still playing weekends, that's going to be a challenge. I'm not going to say it.
Especially you guys.
That's going to be a challenge.
Yeah,
Although West Ham was also in the Europa. So, it's the same thing for them. Can't really say that much. But if you're playing up against a team that's not playing anything like Chelsea.
But we did say that. I was like, when you guys win the Europa, we're like, nah, John. We didn't do the podcast that time, but we were still speaking like, nah, John. Yeah, it's Europa. Then you guys won it. So I don't want to say it and jinx you.
No. I'm not worried about Europa. Yeah. I'm literally looking at just getting to top 4. That's where I'm looking at this season, honestly. If they're in thereabouts, you get 1 or 2 cups in between, like a league or FA or whatever.
Or
fair enough.
Too.
Yeah. Then fair enough. Yeah. I'm not putting that pressure on myself as a supporter at all, and I don't think Klopp's doing the same thing. He's literally just come out and said, "Let's just get to that top 4.
Yeah.
Champions League is where we deserve to be. Let's get there. If we have to get there by winning the Europa, fair enough. Because that is obviously a challenge. But I think top 4 is more realistic for us. The way we're playing in the moment in the league. Still early days. Very early days for all of us. You guys.
I think Man United are still going for the Carabao at the moment. I think that's the focus.
Carabao?
Yeah, the focus is straight.
They didn't retain their Bangkok Cup.
Yeah, that was a shock. I was waiting for that one. I was waiting for the celebration with the Bangkok.
I want to get to the UEFA fixtures there quickly. Let's do Champions League. First time we're doing Champions League.
Oh, in a minute, yeah.
Damn, we've actually never done Champions League previews. We did gaming, but we never really did on the show properly. So
let me just get that too.
Let's go for matches. It's match week 1.
Damn.
Champions League. We're going to do a quick recap on this, just a few of the games that really stand out for us, I think. And obviously we'll focus more on the English teams because we are predominantly supporting the English. Sheesh. First match up, Milan versus Newcastle United. At the San Siro, may I add. And before we even get to this, hold on. I promised something yesterday, and I want to definitely say this. I want to definitely have a minute of laughter.
Okay. Let's
for certain teams out there in the Prem who have been supporting their pockets more.
What team is this, bro?
Man United and Chelsea.
Just hearing that name.
A minute of laughter. No minute of silence because we just We have to laugh at them.
Just hearing the name.
Sorry, what team are you talking about? Young Boys?
No, the team my team is playing against.
Oh, no, that's exactly what I'm saying. It sounds like a train station. Young Boys up against RP Leipzig. I think Leipzig should take that. Although Young Boys...
they've been in the UEFA.
They beat United before.
That's an achievement.
That is an achievement. Alright, so then we got...
That's a match.
PSG versus Dortmund.
So we were watching Milan, then immediately after that we were watching Dortmund.
Oh, they're the same day.
Yeah,
yes,
same
they're
day.
all the same day. Lazio versus Atletico Madrid. Should be a decent game. I think Atletico should take it, considering they just lost on the weekend.
Oh, this match is so heated, bro.
Feyenoord versus Celtic, fantastic. Oh, Man City up against FK Cervena Zveda. I don't even know how to say that. Where are they even from? Note to self, he's a City supporter, and he doesn't even know who he's playing against.
I don't know what team is this though. Like,
just ask the Shay quickly.
I even like when the draws were up, I was looking. I was like, what teams are these?
I think your sheikh Googled these teams and said, "Oh, we want to play against them." Here's 100 million.
Yes, you know.
Here's Grealish's money. That's fine. We don't have to pay this year. You know? Damn. Barcelona up against Royal Antwerp. Yeah, I think Barcelona all day. The one I'm looking forward to there would be Shakhtar against FC Porto. That's going to be a decent match. Always a decent match. Galatasaray.
I forget Inter, man.
Yeah, Inter's still there.
Yeah, still there.
Inter's still there. Okay, so that's United game's Thursday. Ooh, fantastic. Madrid up against FC Union Berlin. Shame. That's bad for Berlin. The fact that they got to the Champions League already is the shocker, considering their form this season. Bayern up against United. Glory, glory, die United. Yo.
Harry Kane, you know the assignment.
You know the vibes. Arsenal up against PSV. Oof.
Yeah. That's why a lot of players were resting.
Sevilla up against Lens.
How you say it? Lens.
You really?
I don't know.
Sevilla. European, bro.
Oh, yeah. Sevilla.
Although unless they want to lose and get into Europa, then it's a problem for us. Sporting Braga up against Napoli. I think Napoli should take that one. Inter would take against Real Sociedad.
Real Sociedad are crazy now. Not gonna lie, I don't know.
And then Benfica up against RB Salzburg. Benfica. That's always a good game.
Salzburg is usually in our group.
I love Benfica though.
Yeah, Benfica.
Benfica, just one of those teams. Also, just sell players for the fun of it and still perform. I don't understand it. Yeah, those are your Champions League fixtures, guys. We're definitely gonna make an effort to watch one of these lives. I think
a lot of big ones too.
We gotta literally. We can't deem United against Bayern a big one, bro. Don't say that. Don't. Just because they're in the Champions League doesn't mean they're big.
I mean PSG and Dortmund, bro.
Oh, that one. No. I agree with you. Fantastic one. Yeah, good one.
Actually, we really want to see PSG's performance in the UEFA.
Yeah, considering how they're playing in the League One, shame. Do you notice we don't talk about League One here? Because it's just, sad for them. I just want to mention something, obviously Thursday night football is very important to me, Vic. Thursday, yeah.
What does he do with these things?
Yeah.
He does it to himself.
That's very important to me. We're playing against Lask. Don't ask me where they play from. Liverpool are playing away Thursday night.
So warm-up match, basically.
Hence the reason we're playing on Sunday, because of Thursday fixture.
Warm-up match.
Yeah. Toulouse are playing against Royal Union Saint Julius.
Toulouse.
Yeah, we love Toulouse. Yeah, we love Toulouse, just like United do. And Chelsea draw. Yeah, Panathinaikos up against Villarreal, I think, Thursday. It's shocking that Villarreal's in Europa. I mean, Maccabi Haifa, you win last. Have I heard of that team? Stade Rennais, I think Stade Rennais should win that one. Roma are in the Europa against Sheriff. You guys have played Sheriff before? Always been a walkover.
Yeah.
Roma, yeah. Servette FC against Slavia Prague.
I'm actually shocked about that one.
Bayer Leverkusen
in
in Europa League.
Wow, we're shocked.
Up against Hacken. I don't know where they come from.
Leverkusen. They were fourth. Were they fourth last season?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what.
Fourth or fifth. Fourth. And then obviously West Ham up against, I don't know how to say this really, FK TSE Baka Topola. That's what it says here, you know. And then the one I'm really looking forward to is Olympiacos against Freiburg.
Oh,
That's going to be a decent match on Thursday. But those are your matches there. Vic, I want to just mention one thing before we obviously, and it's something that Coach Ash actually mentioned to us about that allegations and stuff like that. I definitely want to talk about that a little bit. So we don't know which team it was. This was first and foremost. But there was a team in England, the UK. England. I think it was Division League 1, League 2.
I think it was League 1. I think I have it on my phone.
I think it was League 1. League 1. Yeah, League 1 manager that was betting up to £1 million, right? Was found guilty, and then no charges. Was that the case? I know you know the story better than I do.
Yeah. Let me just think I have it.
Something we've been playing around with and joking about, obviously, with refs getting envelopes and all the rest. And obviously, you know, Ivan Toney being banned until January.
It's League 1.
You know, Ivan Toney being banned for half the season for doing the same thing.
Even got charges. They set charges on blackmail. How do you set charges on blackmail but you're betting?
Was he blackmailed? What reason?
Yeah, blackmailed by some...
Were they going to kill his cat?
Probably some fans. Some fans were like, nah, you can't do it.
Were they going to kill his cat? Were they going to, you know...
And he escaped. Skipped all those charges. Nah, it's obvious.
My question is, how the hell do you have £1 million worth of bets as a ref in League 1?
Nah, man.
Something's not right.
Yeah, something is not right.
Something's not right. Now, that's a problem for all of us, really. We were talking about, like, Coach Ash and myself having a conversation in the weekend as well regarding this higher power kind of thing. We don't want to talk about it too much before we get cancelled.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they've been saying that a lot of sports have been scripted in a sense where they know already who's going to win, who's not going to win. That's a problem. And I mean, we all know football's a game we love. This is a sport that we love.
It's going to become boring if that happens.
You're not going to be able to watch the game thinking, oh, did we throw that match? I mean, that's a problem.
Because there's some matches, I'm not going to lie, some matches where me and John were like, come on, ref.
Sure.
Come on, ref. That is clearly a foul.
Yeah.
Or that is definitely not a penalty. And obviously, it's usually, I know you guys always like, come on, you like to show on Man United, come on, chill out. But it's kind of obvious at this point. It's kind of obvious. Sometimes you can see that. That's not a foul. Then Bruno waves his hands, dances around, cries like a baby. Then it's a penalty. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we're not bashing on certain teams.
We're not bashing on
certain
teams.
We're just saying the general consensus is at the moment that when you see matches like that, and I mean, it doesn't matter who's playing. It could be Liverpool, it could be City, and you see a result or see a call that just doesn't make any sense. Are you going to think ref's been jeopardized?
Yeah. Brown envelope.
Brown envelope. Sometimes not even brown. They just go straight into your bank account. Offshore.
Just make it obvious.
Offshore account. I mean, damn, guys. Come on now. Let's not think about it too much. But there is a problem for us in the sport. And I think that there's going to be a lot of policing.
Especially these days because, Saudi have a lot of money now. So, and a lot of Saudi princes wants to be in European. They want that Premier League. Just that, hey, buddy, give us this win. Newcastle, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Everton soon next, I'm sure.
Most definitely.
Look, United can't sell their club because they want too much money.
They lost a lot of money this past 2 seasons. Just 2 seasons.
What are I think they won a 10 now for it. 10 ball for United. My question would be is, am I getting Anthony with it? If so, I'm not buying. Sell off your team. Am I getting Maguire? Yeah, fine, we'll take it.
We'll take Maguire. I'll take Maguire any day.
Maguire.
I'll take Maguire in City. Fuck out. We'll make him a proper defender.
I can't say I'll take him at Liverpool. I'm sorry. No, I'm not willing to do that.
Oh, yeah, we forgot about we were going to do something.
Yeah.
That we planned yesterday.
Yeah.
Mentioned the reign of Erik ten Hag.
Oh, yes, please do. Please do. I failed to want to do that. I'm glad you still got it. If I had it on my tab.
I'm not wearing my City shirt, so...
if I had it on my tab, well, upside down. But it shows there Liverpool, so it's fine. We'll have a good job.
So yeah, this is what he did for the club, for the big club, biggest club in the world. Yes. Sacks Ronaldo.
Yep.
Sacks De Gea. Strips Maguire of captaincy. Buys Anthony. Buys Mount. Buys Onana. Sends Sancho to the mountains.
Yes, sus.
Loses 6-3 against us. Loses 7-0 against him. Loses 5-2 against Sevilla. Loses 3-1 against Arsenal. Dos.
And loses 3-1 against Brighton this past weekend. So, Ten Hag he's done wonders.
Yeah,
the era has been fantastic. It's going to come to an end soon.
It's crazy how they were bashing Ole, but Ole has never done shit like that. He literally brought Ronaldo into the team, for crying out loud.
Highest scorer for Man United last season. Yeah, look, fantastic, Eric Ten Hag. You've done a stellar job. Stellar. The rest of the league thanks you. We salute you.
I'm loving this downfall.
We salute you.
A lot of people are saying it's not a downfall, it's just, early days. You see that post?
Early days.
Bongi, early days.
Early days. I'm going to direct it right at him. Bongi, early decades. Because it's been about a decade.
Bro, it's been a decade.
Come on now, man. The United fans stop being deluded.
For me, after this lost Smalling, after they lost goals, after they lost all the OGs.
Sure, bro.
After they lost all those OGs.
Let's be honest, the minute they lost Fergie, they lost.
Yeah.
Since that, they haven't been.
Because I remember we were going for the title, then Fergie just took it.
He said, come.
Yeah, I just took it. I was so angry at that
give
point.
Give it to me.
Fucking hell.
Give it to me. I had the officials in my pocket. Give it to me.
We were literally there.
And you know what the fun part is? You didn't have oil money back then.
Yeah, I was so angry. I was like, come on, we there. We're going to do a 2-peat with no oil money. Then he just... I'm like, damn, okay. Do your shit.
We'll have that.
Then after that, it was just us. I was like, yeah.
Chelsea.
We'll have the Aguero moment. It's fine. Then Chelsea.
Aguero. Yeah, Chelsea was there.
That's why I'm not gonna. I keep telling John this. The reason Chelsea guys are speaking is because of 2014. That's why you guys are speaking. No, we're the Premier London team. Bruh. Come on, man.
I'm not gonna get into this conversation.
Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna.
It might be another 2 hour because I've just one thing I want to say is I love the fact that every single other supporter out there supports every other team always attacks Liverpool.
All the time. And they forget. I'm like, bruh. I'm not gonna lie. I used to be a person until 2019. I was like, I'm done.
Over.
I'm done.
I'm sorry. 2018, 2019, 2020.
We got humbled. I was humbled. I was like,
yeah, forget it.
Because they didn't win what you call Premier League, but they were winning everything else. I was like, damn. Damn.
Yeah, it all happened when we won the Champions League.
Yeah.
Against Spurs.
Then everything else was crazy.
Won the Champions League, won the Super Club, won the Club World Cup, won this, won that. And then, to top it off, we won the league the next season.
I was like, yeah.
So,
even ask him, we will argue a lot. I would come here, just argue, John. Then they won the Premier League. I was like,
shut up, man.
Yeah, you got it.
Sit back down.
But you guys are number one.
But no, let's be frank about it. And I love the fact that we can have this kind of conversation. I know that being a United or City, Manchester half, it sometimes isn't easy for us to be able to have the same conversation because, the history is there.
Yeah.
But I think that football, like this is a cliche of note, football is the winner. No, but at the end of the day, Vic.
What the fuck? Football's the winner. What the fuck is this? I'm watching a Disney movie.
No. There's too much of something else going on there. But let's be honest. In the past, how many seasons? It's just literally been 2 teams.
Yeah.
The other teams have all been catching up, or trying to at least. Arsenal are there now, definitely. Spurs are starting to show. They're starting to make rumbles, you know. So, where do Chelsea come up to say, "Oh yeah, we're a better team than Liverpool"?
For me,
you're a better team than City.
I think they were changing. No, not anymore.
They've been saying so.
Not after the Super.
No, but I mean, they've been saying it though.
Yeah, they've been saying
saying we're a better team than Chelsea.
Yeah.
Chelsea's a better team than Liverpool. They're a better team than the City. They're a better team than Arsenal.
It's not.
Okay. Arsenal haven't won a league in 20 years. Right? They haven't won a league in 20 years. Chelsea won the league in this decade still. Fair enough. But I still can't see them being a bigger team.
Same.
And I'm not bashing
I've always been posting. John knows this. I've been posting the same amount of things, and Chelsea are not. They are top 5, yes, most definitely. In some cases, they are top 10, but they're not better than Liverpool, Arsenal, Man United, and City. Unfortunately.
And I even brought United into the conversation. Yeah. That says a lot. United, let's not go.
But for me, I would expect at least this season there's a change from last season, because you have Enzo, you have Mudryk. Mudryk was just crazy last season. I think it was the fastest.
He's the fastest player. He didn't score a goal. In fact, he hasn't scored this season either.
Yes, I can't. He's gonna get me in trouble. Jeez, bro.
He hasn't scored. There's no point being the fastest player in the league and you can't put a ball in it.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, that's the same with Nunes last season, buddy. Let's be honest. Had the pace for days, could run around, circles around defenders, make runs, and couldn't finish.
But he scored though. It wasn't like
scoring.
Yeah,
at least he was scoring.
He was scoring.
They got to, they must sit down and just be humble.
I don't think it's management. I don't think that's the problem. I think
That's
it's
the players.
Bowley. Yeah, it's the players and Bowley.
It's the players. Bowley wants to be the manager. This is not the NFL.
That's why a lot of managers are leaving.
This is not the NFL.
But yeah, it's the Chelsea thing. Chelsea get a manager, sack him after 2 years. Buy another manager after 2 seasons, sack him.
Yeah.
But now it's not 2 years now. It's half a season. They've improved.
Poch. I think Everton's your next call. Yeah. Look, it's going to be a great week. I'm looking forward to the week, and obviously midweek Champions League action. Can't wait for it to happen again. Obviously, I'll be watching Europe on Thursday. But
I'm watching it with you. I'm supporting your team.
But the Premier League this weekend's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be crazy.
Really, really great.
Super Sunday, baby.
It's been good to be back, man. It's good to be back. We'll be back next week with another episode from myself. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Out there.
We'll see you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, we always forget that.
Please don't.
We should have a disclaimer before the video, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, definitely like and subscribe our stuff, man. Please. That's the only way we're gonna grow. But yeah, we'll catch you guys next week again. Ciao.
See you.
Bring it back.